Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're in this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Thank you so much for always making up to this platform. And I can assure you, we are going to have very interesting discussion this evening. Actually, we are going to have a discussion, about the travel commando, and also we are going to have a discussion about the princess in today's discussion. Thank you so much, my good people, for always making this platform your number one, and I really appreciate your big support to this. Please like the video, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and also remember to put a notification bell so that we move together. In today's video, as I've already said, that we are going to have a conversation about the travel commando, and also about the sister, the princess mwango, and also we are going to have a conversation about Cohera in our discussion today. So please remember to put a notification bell, and let's start this conversation directly and straight as it comes to your ears. Actually, we are going to have a lot of issues also mixed up in this video. Just watch the video from the beginning up the end, and please don't forget to subscribe. As I already said, let's start this video as it comes. you know when things want to go to the right direction, nobody can block it. I'm going to give you reasons why. You see, when people started hearing the travel commando talking of buying a car, some people were suggesting you should work on the kitchen first. And some of us were like, no, the car is an investment that will bring money. And we suggested that. You can first imagine that car being rented out, pick people from the airport, bring them up the village of Nyabuhansi, because a lot of people would really actually want to see that house of the travel command. Because I have a belief that people who will want to come to Kenya, the main thing is to reach that village and to come and see that house with their eyes. If it is really true that the travel commando has such a house. We have people who believe by seeing, the doubting Thomases. There are many, including me. People who want to see, they want to see, touch, and feel it. So, that vehicle will be bringing income to his pocket. And also, the money that probably will come from that vehicle can also be used into to work on the, to work on the kitchen, which will be really a very good thing. So, me, I supported that. And a lot of people also support. Few were saying, no, work on the kitchen, do what. Now, me, I'm happy the vehicle is there. The reason why I say things are moving on the right direction is here. Remember, the princess is planning to construct, I don't know whether it's a hotel, whether it is what, in Mombasa. I don't know whether you remember that. There was a time that the princess was looking for land the other side of Mombasa, and took the parents, to go and see the place. So if she's to construct in Mombasa there, that will be a direct what? A direct place for the tourists who are coming from abroad to Kenya. And the vehicle will pick them from the airport, take them maybe to his friend's place where he slept last time. First of all, enjoy there. Then, pick them, take them to the hotel or what, where the princess is going to construct. Actually, at the moment, we don't know what she's going to construct. But with this vehicle, can make her to change her mind. Because actually, she can be in position to get a lot of customers. Yes. I don't know whether the picture I'm bringing is a good one. Yes. Because actually, I don't think the princess is going to construct there as her own home. I don't think. Because really, if she's to construct something that people will want to enjoy and going to the beaches with this car, that business would boom. Because people will really know that I'm going to Kenya, there is a vehicle there that will pick me to take me to this, 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 to take me to this. And I can assure you, only that would attract people. Now you are seeing how money goes where there is money. Have you ever seen water flowing from the swamp coming to the hilly area? Water goes where there is water. That means money go where there is money. Yes. We are moving step by step. So actually, this vehicle has opened very many doors. Very many doors. I have just given you one. There are also those ones who are very busy. They want to know the village of Nyabuhansi. That vehicle can take you around. That is still money coming. Then the vehicle, as I've already said, will bring you to Nyabuhansi, to the village, to the house of the travel commando. You will pay some little something to sleep there. I don't know whether it will be free. I don't know whether that, but, I'm just trying to give a picture. I'm just trying to give a picture. I'm not saying it is what is going to happen. Quote me right. Of course, some people will come here and they're trashing me. I'm giving a picture. My opinion. My opinion. So you will see how effectively, that car can generate for the travel commando some money, plus also the sister. So that means the family will benefit. Remember, also David Jr. is constructing at the trading center there. We don't know that house is for what. But that house seems to be, it would have a lot of rooms on top of there. So that means even some people can easily come and sleep there, so long as there is security, and parking. Are you seeing how development are coming? So actually, that vehicle is going to open a lot of avenues. Remember also where on the upper section of the river, where the eucalyptus trees are, The travel commando was planning that with the time to construct some shelters around there so that when people visit, they can go and sleep there. So this vehicle can still do something on that. Very, very good, planning. There are people who you'll see them doing something. They have bigger plans at the back of their minds. But when he brings it out, you only see a fair bit of it. But at the back of his mind, he has he has a lot of projects he's thinking of. I'm just trying to bring like a picture, what I'm really trying to see, that the travel commando might try to do. There are people like, but you're too obsessed with the travel commando. You're too obsessed with the travel commando. So you want me to be obsessed with what? I will always keep on supporting things that I really see it's a good thing. A bad one, I'll always not support. And that is how things are supposed to be. Like people who sell themselves. I cannot come out and like I'm supporting those type of people. For what? For what? You know? Sometimes let's be sincere to ourselves. Let's be sincere to ourselves. So I'm really seeing a very, very bigger picture in buying that car. It can generate for him some good amount of money, which is a good thing. He worked for it. And I have a belief that people who are coming to Kenya, they will want to rent that car. Yes. They will want to rent it. So, that young man has a very, very big plan. And what is in his head, if you are not very, very critical, you might not understand. By the time he thought of building that house in the village there, he has bigger plans for the village. Very, very bigger plans. If you even remember, at some point he said he wanted to pull water to serve the community there with water. Clean water. So that maybe they keep on paying like that. But you see, he has a very, very interesting, very, very good plans for the village. But my friend, the people he's planning for are people whom you cannot even think of helping the next day. Because you cannot be helping people who want to pull you down. Of course, it's not all people in the village. It is mostly rotating around these YouTubers in this community. Mostly around YouTubers who want to try to tarnish his name so that they make money for themselves and life continues. But you cannot go like that throughout your life. You see, however much you want to criticize, want to do what, at some point you should also realize that there is positivity. Just like people who used to say, like the Coco Mama who used to say that actually the princess has got a very old man. She got young blood just like her. Young blood. And I understand a lot of these negative reactors, they're really admiring. They're really admiring. Let me tell you something. There is no woman outside there who will not want an organized man, a humble man, a respectful man. Because when I saw the boyfriend of the princess, when he was talking to the travel commando, he was showing respect. When he was talking to the greeting the father to the travel commando, he presented himself in a very, very humble way and a mature way of doing things. You know, when I saw him standing and having a conversation with Congrats mom, you see a very, very respectful person, actually, who even knows at least something in the Bible. He knows. Not these other people. You look at somebody's, like there's somebody they were talking of a theta, something like that. You look at the person and you may think they are, even when the person wakes up in the morning, they're drunk. Let me tell you, our princess knows how to select. I understand some of these women who talk the way they are talking, they are actually second wives. Like this Carol woman, I hear she's a second wife. Trying to clink on a man. Clinking. When the man wants to go to the first wife, you are there. It's a pity. I understand. But also they say that men are few. That men are few, and women are too many. But that should not be an excuse. That should not be an excuse for Carrot, for surely. Surely. You see, also characters matters. Characters matters. You see, a tiny woman wants to look fat in terms of the mouth. A tiny woman wants to look fat in terms of the mouth. So you think men have time to waste with the people who are too fat in their mouth? Bam, 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 every time. Men don't have that time. Men want women who listen before they talk. They want women who actually know what they're talking about. But when you come, you are jumping from one place to another, you end up becoming a second wife. So this lady is really traumatized and she's having a lot of frustration. And her frustration, she's now trying to throw it to the travel command. That is exactly what is happening. They have a lot of frustration, and now that frustration, they are combining all those frustration and throw all those frustration to the family of the travel command. When you look at this woman, OT, they call her OT, you really see somebody who sometimes looks like, a weird person. She can put eyebrows that are really covering her eyes, and you see her looking at you. And you see, now if you marry such a woman, what do you really expect? What do you really... Instead of her being a wife, she'll be your man in the house. Is there a man who want to marry a fellow man again in the house? Such a woman, my friend, you will be stressed from January to December. Every year you'll be like that. When you marry a woman who's like a woman with no full stop, no comma, no everything, no respect. Let me tell you, there are some people, when you see them in their platforms, talking the way they are talking, but even in real sense, that is how they talk. Some people, you see them talking, In real life, if you see them without the camera, some of them are like that. So actually, sometimes when you are seeing these individuals, you are really seeing the real person. The real person. And such people cannot be in position to work in an office like with other people. They cannot. Because their mouth is always long. If the boss tries to tell them something, they will be there to trash it. So that is the reason why they have resorted only to focus on YouTube. You know? YouTube and rearing chicken and the rest. You see, at some point, this chicken woman Carol was saying that she's damn rich. I just want to ask a very, very simple question. Very, very simple question. That whole project of chicken and one tire of the car of the travel commando. One tire of the travel commando. And that whole project for the chicken of this carrot. I think one tire is still very expensive. It is more than that project. The way I look at the project. One tire of that. Those tires are very expensive. Only tire. One tire. But he has how many tires? Those ones at the back. That we are only talking about the tire. What about the wheel? You know. Well, you see, before you praise yourself that you are really doing so well, you have projects, you have what? Think before you talk what you really have. You know? Because in actual sense, a machine remains a machine. And a chicken, a hen, remains a hen. For the hen, disease can come and kill all of them. A machine will get spoiled and will repair it. So that's the reason why I always keep on saying, don't compare yourself with some people. Just because you are seeing some few hens around and you start praising yourself like you have reached. You have not reached. You know, they say empty things makes a lot of noise. When somebody sees that they have achieved something small in their life, they feel they have reached. They're everywhere. You know? That is the very, very bad thing that people really have. When they see they have achieved something small like this, they feel they're on top of everything. Which is really, really so bad. I have started seeing some people dressing like the travel commando. The fisherman. The fisherman has started putting on specs like the travel commando. You know? Almost the same type of specs. I think now what is remaining to do is start to change the dress code like the travel command, so that it start looking like the travel command. That's what the fisherman start doing. He has specs almost like for the travel command, trying to copy the copycats. He wants to copy everything. You know? You know, sometimes I really pity people. There are people you can never compete with them, whether you like it or not. You cannot reach where they have reached in life. You know? I also saw this old man Cohera trying to come out with some explanation that the travel commander and the wife would have got water from Argentina. Then they come to the village, mix the water of Nyabuhansi and the water of Argentina, mix it together, then they use it for bathing their son. I was like, wait. What we say that this old man knows these smaller thing, it is coming to reality. That when they bathe a child with that water, the weather condition of Africa here will not affect the body of the child. And when the child goes to Argentina, when it's there also, the weather condition cannot affect the child. I was like, old man, what are you trying to tell us? That is what he was saying in his video. That he forgot to release a video to make that advice. He also said that Uncle Mo should not allow these women in the village to go and carry the child. Because that there are some women who have red eyes, that women who are witch. And he said, it is the truth, they exist in the village. That he knows what he's talking about. But again, this is an old man who at some point was saying that witchcraft, that he dealt witchcraft. Now this time around, he has come out and is confirming that witchcraft is there and it is real. That even if the side of prayers is there, also witchcraft is there and it is real. And he has confirmed it. And he also came out and said, when a child, a wrong person carries a child and do something on the child, you are not supposed to take that child to the hospital. Because if you take him to the hospital, something bad can happen and you can end up now dialyzed. I even don't want to complete that one. And he said he knows people will come and criticize him. You see, this old man thinks people are stupid. Conrad's mom was able to raise her children. And all of them are very much healthy. However much this Muse has concern, he is concerned. But I can assure you the mother of the travel commando was able to raise, 2 boys and 2 daughters. And are very much healthy. So, Cohera cannot come out and deceive us. That Conrad's mom does not know how to raise and also helped to raise this child. They are not so stupid the way this old man is trying to put it. Yes, we understand he has his own concern. But please, keep those concerns to yourself. There is nobody who have asked you for your advice. Nobody. Nobody have asked you for your advice, old man. I can assure you, those people, they know how to raise their children. And bright children. Probably the reason why these children of Cohera, these other ones that he has, the reason why they are not succeeding. Maybe this old man was giving them wrong medicines. Wrong prescription, wrong medicine that makes people adamant. Because the way he was talking, it seems like he knows a lot of things. That is the reason why at some point I said, this old man must be witch. Because you cannot tell me you have been an employee in government and your home looks like a home for a witchy person. Very disorganized. Nothing is looking nice. And homes that looks like that in villages, homes that looks like that, disorganized, sometimes they look like people don't stay in those homes. It can even be a home for a witch doctor. Me, we move. We move. I have moved in areas. You know, I have been in villages. You really see somebody telling, that is a witch doctor's home. That's a witch doctor's home. Are you seeing how it is looking? A home looks so disorganized. So disorganized. And when I look at the home of this old man, Cohera, the home look like people don't stay there. Even when people are there. The home looks like an empty home. By the way, sometimes when you see people don't receive blessing when they were supposed to receive, actually, the problem is within the person. The problem is within the person. Because really, how comes you have worked throughout your life, but you cannot construct a latrine? A latrine? What? You cannot, and you have been earning money. Let me tell you, children can go to school and they study. What about these breaks when students are not going back to school? Use that money for what? Because in villages, people can go and dig, you harvest, you get food, and those are the food people eat. What about now the salary? You are using it for what? For women, moving around with women. There's really a lot of question marks surrounding this old man. Probably used also to practice witchcraft, because a family that practice witchcraft are never blessed. But actually, they will be the one throwing words to people, throwing words, accusing people. Yet actually the problem is actually the person who is talking. So we need to be very, very careful. This old man looks not some a clean person. Because actually, I was trying to picture what he was trying to tell us. He knows something. However much probably does not know in details, but he knows. He knows something. Because most people who have been in areas where they keep cattle, a lot of cattle, they know a lot of medicines, local medicine, herbs, plus even those dangerous ones. They know. And this area has been area for people who like keeping cattle. And he's an old man. You leave alone the young boys. He's an old man. He knows a lot of things. He knows a lot of things. That one I'm very sure now. Because according to his statement, you can easily see that this old man is very informed in terms of these things. He's very much informed. Only that he's bringing it to the wrong platform, that people can easily see that, oh, there is a mistake here. But you can see people according to the way they talk. You can easily see a person, the way they talk and the way they do things. And when you visit the actual home, you really now see the real person. You understand? So I've really seen that there is something really not right about this old man. Please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really appreciate. I'm really wondering how this old man is seeing things, how things are unfolding in the home of Congressman. This old man used to talk badly about the princess. And now also the princess has brought a boyfriend. At some point, he brought a story that actually Prince Odinga should marry princess. Like trying to make things look so bad. the picture that he was trying to create. I'm not saying Prince Odinga is, a bad person. No, I'm just trying, because the way he brought it out, this old man brought it out. It was like a way of laughing at somebody, you know, because that was a time when Prince Odinga was really giving him hard time, you know. The old man even felt like, I think, even crying, you know. So I really don't know what he's now thinking of, because he's seeing that things are really going to the right direction, to the right direction. So we are still monitoring the situation, and I can assure you, we are here to see that all things are moving on the straight line. Anybody who try to come out to bring nonsense, we are going to be ready to position to deal with such a person. Please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. I would first of all want to send my special regards, my special greetings, to all my good people outside there. And I would really want to send a very special greeting today to Jambo Mark. Greetings to you. Sharon Johnson, greetings to you. Elena, greetings to you. Janet Nyamoita, greetings to you. Koki, greetings to you. Rebecca, greetings to you. Dora, greetings to you. Caro Blissett, greetings to you. Monica Bell, greetings to you. Matthew Thompson, greetings to you. Grace Tenan, greetings to you. Elena Charles, greetings to you. Lovely 42, greetings to you. Caribe, greetings to you. Flora, greetings to you. Qualification, greetings to you, and thank you so much. And also greetings to you, Beauty. Also tomorrow we shall be sending greetings to our good people outside there. And also I would really want to send my special greetings to all my moderators. Thank you so much for the good work you're doing in supporting this platform. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. And greetings to you watching me from USA, UK, Canada, and all of you from the Caribbean. And not forgetting my good people here in Africa. Thank you so much. Matilde, I hope you're well. Othieno Official, also greetings to you. These days, I'm not seeing Aisha from Uganda. Greetings to you. I hope you're well, and much respect to all of you. And thank you so much, my good people, for always turning up to watch my videos. I really do appreciate you. Please remember to like the video, please, and also comment where you feel it's really necessary. Thank you so much, my good people. Blessing. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. Much respect and greetings to you.